So we're back to Imaginary Only. Last we've been seen was Anniversary, and in much anticipation of our dear beloved professor making a rerun finally after 10 years, we had to make it a point to roll for him.
It was 1 year, no need to be dramatic.
It was 1 year for you. For me, it was agony. I wept every night wondering if they would just never rerun you again. No more new students. Can you imagine?
Ugh.
So we had a very special 1 year anniversary. Not just for him, but also for the channel. And I had fun figuring out a way to entertain people by hosting a bathtub stream.
You know, it's less funny when you do it, right?
You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
Oh, just forget it.
So we had a fair amount of polls, said the magic words, and... Okay, let me... Doctor, you're huge. Oh my god. Oh, good lord. All right. Awesome. Okay. Okay, let's put on his light coat.
You know, this was only a coincidence, right? I didn't actually like that. It was obviously just a complete fluke.
Professor, you're so huge.
I have my book in my hand.
Okay. After that stimulating experience of getting his light cone and his E1, overall it was a success. Just don't take another year to return, please. Or at the very least, start showing up in the Lost Pool.
I'll think about it.
We then set off to play Seal Slammers, and avoid being turned into a marketable plush, while we play Club Baby Seals, which isn't as good as Club Penguin, but you gotta make do with what you can get. Then we finally reached 300 pity mark on the standard banner, and Welt is now the most powerful character on the account. Well, to be fair, he was anyway. He's just that humble.
Sure. Are you gonna ever level my traces fully?
Oh, don't worry. I'm actually in the process of doing that. You're actually next, you know.
Oh good. I was afraid you'd forgotten about me.
Afterwards, we continue on doing endgame for more Jades, namely Pure Fiction. Did you know that most of the time this account can do most of the endgames up to about level 3 or so on auto?
Don't teach your viewers bad habits.
As I've said to another before, Floor 12 is a paradise unreachable to me, but I shall savor Floor 10 with little to no difficulty in its place.
Don't let Dan hear you talk like that. It's bound to give him conniptions.
Unfortunately, this time around, even when we give it our all, level up Yukong's traces and give her pretty good relics and a light cone, this particular Pure Fiction is difficult. So we only managed this high currently. Oh well, that's the price you pay for mono elemental challenge runs. The trade-off from at least having cohesive teams is sometimes you just miss out on mechanics. Onward to more polls for the account as a stockpile, we take on the Galactic Baseballer event. Then race Silver Wolf in the Mario Kart ripoff like before. This time, Sparkle tried to slash her tires. You know, for the fun of it.
How you even put up with that woman, I will never understand.
Oh, she's not much worse than me, is she?
Oh no, you're far worse.
What? Why?
Have you even seen how you do things? Even the way you type is maddening at times. How you function is a mystery to me.
Wow. So the next update rolls along, and upon setting up a poll as to whether or not we should get Sunday Eidolons, more people suggested that Sunday deserves them too. Unfortunately, the banner spit out the wrong harmony, and Bronya's here instead. But, you know, then Pom Pom lovingly walked over to us to tell us that we finally reached level 80 on the Trailblazer level. Man, milestones all around on this account. What do you have for us, buddy? Oh? Oh, a ticket. Well, it's a thought that counts. See you later, bud. We then get text from Bronya, talking about pumpkin spice lattes or something. I don't know. I tuned her out before we went on to the main story for Emporius.
It's about time. Are you stalling?
What? What makes you say that?
I gave you a project, remember? This video? No less than 20 minutes? You better get cracking on actually telling a story and not just fooling around.
Fine. We cut back to Casterus being cute and talking about her favorite book before we're talked to by Finon, who wants us to go to a debate on Dawn Cloud due to some of the civilians being uppity and being not okay with the concept of demigods holding Congress. So before we serve as a lawyer and argue their case, Dawn tells us to take a nap for a while and do the ritual to touch grass, to put out the fries in the bag and...
What are you even saying?
Sorry. Residual brain rot.
Residual, she says.
Anyway, we put the core flame in the basin to continue our usual trial to find out from the god of time that we're dead. Well, that's depressing and slightly alarming. We come to let Dawn know of our shortcomings of finding out that we're enacting the most common conspiracy theory of children's cartoons that is often out of left field. You see all this all the time on YouTube. The main character is a ghost set out to complete their mission before they pass on. Oh well. At least we get to enjoy Casterus holding us in comfort. Anyway, we'll get to that problem later. For now, let's get back to setting up the great debate. How big is our universe?
Not that debate.
Alright. International relations.
Close enough.
We encounter Lygus, who seems to be a very unassuming robot who serves as a mediator for the debate. Do you think he knows Screw'em?
I don't even know where to begin with that.
Anyway, so he calls down the Master Hand to then takes us to Final Destination. No items, Foxel.
You made that joke already.
I made that joke already?
Yes, back in Bellabog.
Oh god, I'm old. Well, that was so long ago. Anyway, in Dawn Cloud, we open chests for more jades and do more puzzles that take me far longer than they should to complete. Then we make it further up the mountain, following Canis. Not that Canis, but the Canis who's the leader of the band of the people who are wanting to overthrow Congress.
What an oversimplification.
We then take a good look at the centerpiece and go, hey, you can actually see that core flame from here. That's neat. Anyway, we meet up with Greek Screw'em and continue on at...
Don't you dare call him that!
Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a bit over the line.
I accept your apology. Don't do it again.
Anyway, we cut back to the grove and find it riddled with complaint letters of Anaxagoras. I didn't realize I was on Twitter.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
We then meet back up with Finon and continue to meet with Kratos before we decide to try taking a nap, realizing that we can't sleep thanks to our existential woes, and decide to meet up with our cute angel of death.
You know what? Fine. I give up here.
Now you're getting it. So we then listen to Casterus a bit as she explains to us her background, resulting in her giving us a flashback, where she served as a holy executioner to a clan that sees death not only as an important aspect of life, but as a holy experience, to be able to be held into a peaceful passing by a beautiful woman. Damn, I wish that was me.
Will you quit it?
Damn, I really wish that was me.
Why are you obsessed with death?
It's just one of those days. Anyway, we come to Casterus holding our face still very cutely before we find out that Cipher stole our stuff again and left an IOU.
Oh, wonderful. That damned cat is here again.
Going to the marketplace, tracking down her clues. She asked us to pick the right spear based on the riddle she left behind and... I've heard this one before.
Hey, Yugi, I think I know this riddle. It starts with a fork in the road. Check this out. There's this kid trying to get to the village of truth tellers. Thing is, there's a village of liars right next to it. The kid doesn't know which way to go, so he asks a villager for directions. But he doesn't know if the villager's from Truthville or Liarsburg. So the villager guy says he'll answer one question, and that's the riddle. What should the kid ask to get to Truthville? So the kid asks the guy to take him to his own village. Because a truthful guy would have to take him to the Village of Truth on account of being truthful, and a liar would have to take him to the Village of Truth too, because that'd be lying.
So the answer is, of course, the left one.
I guess I'm lucky they weren't both liars.
Chasing after the correct spear, we find that Adromus is a cat? Huh? No, wait, maybe, no, maybe, yes, 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 yes indeed. Adromus is a cat. I'm glad you figured it out, my mischievous purveyor. So, can I get my stuff back? Come find me on the rooftop and bring me something nice.
Oh, for the love of... Tell her we don't engage in ransom.
Settle down, Poindexter. I'm only kidding. Anyway, we reach the rooftop and find her smugly going over her latest haul of Genesis crystals before she strikes a deal with us to let her back into the let her take us to the city, not back to the city. Let her take us to the city where the Death Titan resides to collect their core flame for the water basin, which is our main objective on this planet to begin with. After which, she has her fun by showing off her speed force. We then talk to a dead butterfly about ghosts, cutting through the darkness with the time orb, to then finally making our way to the library before we're jumped by flashbacks, before Mide comes in to save the day. While also enacting Return of the Jedi by being a Force ghost. One of the Tribbies also decided to haunt us for not putting her drawing on the fridge. Oops. Anyway, this led us to calling for the God of Death, only to get jump scared by the old anime movie called Angel's Egg, and have us immediately go into a boss fight.
Was this a bit too hard for you?
No, luckily. I fought this several times before in MOC and Divergent Universe. You see, you're supposed to have a healer, since it has damage reduction, unless you lose health, until you hit a certain threshold. Then it lowers your health to 1, and all damage you will do will slowly get your health back. Or you can just ignore that mechanic and heal it back all in one go.
And why didn't you use the team with Luocha on it?
Laziness. So we learned our lesson and went in with the Mide team, which is the counter to this fight, and it's perfectly Gucci. Anyway, Castris goes to pet it and talk lovingly to it, and damn, I wish that was me.
If I squint hard enough, I suppose I can see the resemblance.
Wow. So our actual soul has woken up into the hunter's dream. Wait, no, that's not right. Painted World of Ariandel? Wait, no, that's not right either.
This is not a Souls game.
Ah, hesitation is defeat.
Ah.
We're told by Castris to go ahead and go home, and, like Spirited Away, to keep moving forward, and don't look back. But unlike Spirited Away, there's no handsome dragon man to fly me through the creek. Unless I can get Dan Hunt involved.
Don't even think about it.
Either way, like I was instructed, I didn't turn my head back. But you know, I'm at the exit. What if I just took a peek and... Ah, you're not Dan Hunt! After that jump scare, I came to. Met with Castris one last time and whispered sweet nothings to one another under the full moon. Goodbye, my sweet Castris. Don't wait for me. No, seriously, don't wait for me. I'll see you on Quantum only. We're back to the world of living, much to the disappointment of everyone around me. We then gather around to throw another core flame into the basin.
Hey, would you like to see a magic trick?
Professor Anaxagoras.
What an erudition is this?
So, ignoring the fact that Professor Anaxagoras ended himself in Minecraft, remember we have to add that to YouTube videos, in Minecraft.
What? That had nothing to do with Minecraft.
Herta decided then to show off her mirror technology from Limbus and to look into Amphorius directly, much to the warnings of Welt and Sunday. to where she meets with Lygus again. Why is that robot here?
Robot.
That made you laugh. Of course it did. And the chapter is over. My gotcha gremlin senses tingled and decided to try for another 10 roll. To which we get another Sunday. So, to everyone who said that Sunday deserves Eidolons too, well, he's E1 now. And also Archer dropped on by to stop me from rolling anymore, as in my addiction, I leveled him up for a ticket. So that's that then. Next video is a surprise, as I actually have a fun idea for the Fate collab. So I won't tell you if the next one will be quantum or imaginary.
Hey. That's hell you're walking into.
Oh, I'm sure you'll like it anyway. Either way, like, subscribe, or don't. I'll put out my next video soon.